Rights to freedom is dead. We're coming to get our check.
Black first, my brothers and my sisters. Welcome to the Afro Elite YouTube channel. I am your host, Afro Elite. Before we get started, please make sure that you all hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, leave a thumbs up, and share this on your various social media platforms, because all of that helps the reach and the growth of the channel. And for everything you all do, thank you very much. Now, we're going to be discussing an innocent black family in Kenosha, Wisconsin, who was just eating a meal at Applebee's when they were racially profiled by the Kenosha Police Department, and Carolyn manager pointed them out, and they got beaten up and arrested, and they're still in jail pending trial because they resisted arrest. But we're going to get into the story, and we're going to see exactly how the media is flipping the story to make the manager, the Carolyn Bryant wannabe manager who snitched on the black family, they're making her the victim. Let's see. Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Tonight, we are hearing from the former manager at the Kenosha Applebees, who lost her job after police arrested a family they wrongfully believed was involved in a hit and run in July. Kenosha Police tell us the incident is under investigation. Meanwhile, that former Applebee's manager tells CBS 58's Ellie Nakamoto White the termination happened because a cell phone recording of the incident got posted online.
Jennifer Harris has given more than a decade of her life to Applebee's, starting as a server and working her way up to manager. But now she says that's all gone after she believes she was fired for trying to help and do the right thing.
Okay, first of all, this story is because of the fact that a black family was racially profiled while they were trying to eat a meal at Applebee's, and they were physically attacked and beaten, all right? And that's because the manager, when the police came to the Applebee's, the manager said that the family that was sitting down were suspicious when the police said they were looking for somebody. She pointed them out. Now, the news coverage is trying to spin the story like the manager who racially profiled and pointed the innocent black family out, and that's why they got beaten. They're trying to make it seem like she was the victim. They're going to tell the story like she's the main factor in the story.
I thought it was going to be a normal day.
A 10-hour shift ending in chaos. Kenosha Police charging inside this Applebee's for reports of hit-and-run suspects. Officials arresting Jermel English Jr. and Shania Boyd, while the real suspects were hiding inside the bathroom.
One employee was trying to get the cops to stop punching him. He was like, hey, stop. Like, he's on the ground, stop, you know? And they pushed him.
First off, look at how hard they are beating this man for a supposed hit-and-run incident. They don't beat school shooters like this. They're literally beating this man like he is a wanted terrorist or something crazy like that. If this was just a hit and run, and he doesn't have a weapon, he's not trying to fight, they don't need to be beating this man on the ground like this. They are literally beating this man's head in for an alleged hit and run situation.
Pushed my employee and said, one more word out of you and you're arrested.
This cell phone video was not taken by Harris, but it is the reason she lost her job.
Okay, now this is the media trying to cover for her, because the situation why she got fired is because her snitching and pointing that family out is why the incident happened. Now, what the media is trying to do is they're trying to spin it, be all like, oh, the police, they just came in and started beating this person up, and she had nothing to do with anything. They're not saying what she did. At first, they were like, oh, she was just trying to help. They didn't say what she did. They're deliberately not saying what she did to cause the incident and saying she lost her job because there was a video, and she didn't even record the video. When that's not why. But the media is trying to put her in a good light to make her seem like this innocent bystander damn near who didn't do anything, but she just got fired just cause.
They told me they can't trust me and that I didn't just ruin this Applebee's name. I ruined all of the Applebee's in Wisconsin's name by letting these videos get out.
No, that's not why at all. That's not why. It's not you. I was supposed to prevent the videos from getting out, and that's why I was fired. No, you were fired because you put a white supremacist aura around the whole brand of Applebee's by deliberately racially profiling a innocent black family that was just trying to enjoy their meal. You pointed them out to the police, and the police went and beat them up. That's your fault.
12 years of dedicated service ended by an altercation Harris says shouldn't have happened.
Duh, it shouldn't have happened. Yeah, duh, it shouldn't have happened because that innocent family should have been left alone. But see the way the media is trying to spin it to make her seem like the victim. 12 years of dedicated service. How many racially profiling incidents happened in those 12 years? The only reason she was fired because it was caught on camera and the video went viral. She's probably just racist caroling all over the place for her 12 years. They're trying to make it seem like she's the victim. They're not even talking about the innocent black family that was beaten by the police.
I'm not the one that came in there and beat up innocent people, so why am I the one that ruined Applebee's?
You might not have been the one who actually beat up innocent people, but you are the reason innocent people got beat up. She's just trying to do this thing where I didn't do anything. I don't understand why I was fired. And the media is not trying to dive into what she did because they didn't fire anybody else in the staff. They didn't fire anybody else. They fired her. But they're not going to talk about what she did.
In a statement to CBS 58, Applebee's officials say the safety and well-being of our guests and team members is a top priority.
They had the opportunity to do the right thing also and support this family, and they chose to support the other side and care about how they look in the situation.
They chose to support the other side. Ma'am, what are you talking about? You talking about the side of the police? That's the side you chose. You're the one who chose that side. You didn't choose the side of the family. They could have done the right thing. Ma'am, you didn't do the right thing. You talk about the other side. That's the side you picked.
Still in shock and forced to find a new job, Harris says she won't return.
I know how passionate I am when it comes to my work ethic and how much heart I put into my work. They don't deserve it at this point.
Ma'am, Applebee's will be perfectly fine without your ugly, mushmouth, racist ass. I promise you that. They don't deserve you. I promise they will not miss you while you're gone. I can guarantee you that.
The couple has their final pretrial conferences at 10 a.m. on August 25th at the Kenosha County Courthouse. In Kenosha, Ellie Nakamoto-White, CBS 58 News.
The most messed up thing about all of this is the fact that the police acknowledge that that was the wrong family. They completely acknowledge that. The family is still in jail. The father and the mother are still in jail pending trial for resisting arrest when they were falsely arrested in the first place. This is I'm white and I say so. This is white supremacy right here. All right. They were eating a meal, didn't do anything, no warrants or nothing. And the police came in, pointed them out only because they're black, because you don't see incidents like this happening with Asian people, with white folks, with Hispanic. It's just black people that everybody just, oh, that's an innocent black person. Y'all niggas look the same to me. That's what they do to black people. So they beat them up. All right. Harm their baby, beat them up because as they were fighting, the baby's head hit the wall. And you can understand how sensitive babies can be, especially a very, very young baby hitting their head anywhere as they're sitting up there fighting and struggling to rip the babies away from their parents. So the baby's head hit the wall. They beat up the family, arrested them, and they're still in jail, even though the police admit that they were the wrong people and they are not who those people came to look for. They just are like, oh, well, you're black, so we're going to take you to jail anyway. And the media is trying to spin it to make it seem like the manager who pointed that family out, something bad has happened to her. She's the one who's the victim in this situation. The media spent very little time talking about how innocent the family was and how wrong what happened to the family was. They're sitting up there talking about, oh my God, 12 years. Oh, she's working at Applebee's. That's what the media was trying to portray. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. When the family gets out, and they should sue the police department. They should completely sue them, and they should sue Applebee's. I hope this family gets the bag, because they definitely deserve it. Okay, didn't do nothing wrong, got beat up and arrested. All right, they deserve the bag from both the police department and from Applebee's. Family, I want to know what you all think in the comment section below. What do you think should happen with the family? What do you think they should do? What do you think should happen with the police department? What do you think should happen with the ex-manager? What do you think about the situation? Let me know that in the comments section below. Also, you should be following me on my various social media platforms, which is Afro Elite on Instagram and the Afro Elite on Twitter. Also, before you leave, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button, and the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future content. We're on our way to 10,000. I appreciate every single last one of you guys. Make sure you guys are on the road with us to 10,000. Please and thank you. Now, with that being said, my brothers and sisters, be one salute to every single last one of you all, and you all have a good one.